Air freight customs clearance. Are you expecting a parcel to arrive by air freight at your destination? If this is the case, you will need a customs broker to clear the products through customs and quarantine. If you have never gone through this process before, you should listen to our advice. When you use IZ Global Logistics as your customs clearance agency, importing your goods via air freight is a simple process. We ensure that all procedures and documents are correctly filled out and that your items arrive on time and on budget to their destination. Contents. What is air freight customs clearance? How can I make sure everything goes smoothly? Proper shipping, container loading, paperwork that is complete and accurate. The benefits of hiring an air freight customs clearance broker. Employ an experienced freight forwarder. Make certain that all of your paperwork is complete and accurate. Keep in mind that your shipment will be subject to air freight customs clearance in each country. Understand that international commerce laws and regulations are always evolving. Check that your package is properly wrapped. Make sure your documents are tied to your package and easily accessible. What is air freight customs clearance? Before items may be imported or exported internationally, they must first pass through customs. Air freight customs clearance is the process of passing products through customs authorities to allow freight movement into and out of a country, import and export, by air. In other words, air freight customs clearance is a document issued by customs authorities to a shipper declaring that all duties have been paid and the shipper's goods have been allowed for export by air freight. All foreign shipments must pass through customs before they may enter or exit a country. Anything sent by sea, air, or land falls within this category. Once cleared, the shipper is given a document confirming that all customs charges have been paid and that the goods can be shipped. Air freight customs clearance is often handled by a freight forwarder or a customs broker as IZ Global Logistics. How can I make sure everything goes smoothly? Customs may hold or even confiscate your products if you do not properly arrange your shipment. However, there are several actions you may do to ensure a smooth process. Proper shipping. Container loading and poorly loaded shipping container is one of the biggest red flags for a customs agent. Proper stowage and space utilization are two issues to consider while packing a container. Paperwork that is complete and accurate. Customs officers are a wary bunch who frequently err on the side of caution. As a result, it is critical that you do as well. Everything from your business details to the contents of your cargo should be described correctly in your papers. The benefits of hiring an air freight customs clearance broker. A customs broker can help in the delivery of goods. A customs brokerage firm will verify that you are following the requirements. If customs laws are not observed, there will be a time lag. With the assistance of a customs broker, businesses may keep more profits. A customs broker will advise the company on how to minimize cargo issues while taking advantage of trade agreement opportunities. Among the trade agreements that have reduced tariffs and levies include ASEAN, JPEPA, and the EFTA Free Trade Pact. If a customs broker is unable to handle the items you wish to convey, they will notify you. If this occurs, they will be able to carefully postpone your shipment. Having a third party examine your product aims and motives is typically advantageous. As a result, you'll have a stronger relationship with your customs broker, who will be able to assist you on corporate Strategy: providing required paperwork to a customs broker. You are still responsible for reporting and paying taxes and charges, but a skilled customs broker can spot errors and notify you if vital information is missing. While customs clearance may appear to be straightforward, it can be overwhelming, especially if you are new to import-export air freight customs clearance. The following suggestions, however, will make the procedure run more smoothly and efficiently. Employ an experienced freight forwarder. The most important thing to have when launching and exporting business is a freight forwarding agent. The advantages of having your exports handled by a reputable freight forwarder are immeasurable. Because of his knowledge, a trained freight forwarder knows everything there is to know about shipping and air freight customs clearance procedures. This information is priceless and will save you time and frustration. Make certain that all of your paperwork is complete and accurate. Incomplete documentation or paperwork, even if it has the smallest inaccuracy, can cost you a lot of money. If your documentation has errors or is incomplete, the customs agency will not clear your product. Instead, it will be kept at customs, and you will be charged a port clearance fee. This is due to delays in the release of your items, which will result in missed delivery dates and additional hassles and expenditures for your organization. One method to avoid this is to delegate responsibility for ensuring that nothing is missing from your documents to your freight forwarder or carrier. Keep in mind that your shipment will be subject to air freight customs clearance in each country. This information will be useful when deciding which freight business to utilize to ship your belongings and obtain air freight customs clearance services. If you choose air freight, your products will only go through customs in your destination country, saving you time. Understand that international commerce laws and regulations are always evolving. It might be difficult to keep track of everything in the import-export business because it is fluid and its regulations are always changing. The prior strategy might not work the next time you try it. As a result, in order to avoid being surprised, you should stay up to date on the latest advancements in the import-export sector. Check that your package is properly wrapped. We cannot underline how crucial it is to properly pack your shipment. Simply said, a well-packed shipment implies faster air freight customs clearance. Aside from faster customs clearance, properly packaged cargo is less likely to be damaged during transportation. When the cargo arrives at the receiving port, it will be much easier to process if everything is in its proper place and not turned upside down. Make sure your documents are tied to your package and easily accessible. Air freight customs clearance agents will not have to search the cargo for your documents if they are easily available, and they will be able to clear your shipments more quickly. Please contact with IZ Global Logistics if you have any questions or would like to discuss your problems, whether you are seeking for a long-term partner to handle your logistics and air freight customs clearance or require assistance with a one-time shipment.